Alright, Kaine. Where does she keep her swords? Well, anyway, let's go. You know, talking book, naked lady, Nier, and okay, yeah, she's on her way. You know, we got a full party here. See? It's already better to not be slashing shades on your own. You know what they say? Why? It's killing a bunch of shades all at once is better than killing, them with one person. Well, how'd that go? 2 shade murderers are better than one? That's what the phrase I was trying to remember is. It's an old adage. It's, I think it originates in Russia. Whoa! Oh, Kaine, watch it with the magic here. You don't... Okay? I mean, I know that I, too, have magic, but you don't see me hitting you with it, do you? Well, maybe I've been a bit careless, too. Although, I'm already thinking of a problem here. Hey! I'm already thinking of a problem here, Kaine. Shades kind of follow you around, right? Well, I mean, I'm not sure if they do. If that is indeed why they were gathering in the Aerie, then maybe I don't really want you following me. Oh, well, whatever. We're probably not going to destroy every town we come to. We'll probably only partially destroy them, in the process of taking out the shades that turn up there. And maybe that many only ended up in the Aerie because Kaine was there for so long. You know, I would really like it if she could, you know, answer some of these questions I have, but... she will. You know, just give her time. Alright. Once again, Kaine, I'm not sure where you keep your swords, but, keep up the good work. Also, I mean, I know, you can't see it right now, but since somebody's gonna have to say it sooner or later, she's pretty good butt. Just want to throw that out there. Or bum, if you prefer. I can't think of any other words for it, though, because it's not like there are a million slang words for that. Really, there are only probably a few hundred. Come on, Kaine, was that the best swing you got? You missed. Okay, Kaine, whatever. Well, let's go. I want to introduce you to Yona. We're gonna eat a watermelon together. It'll be great. I'm sure she'll like you. Well, okay, I'm not really sure about that, but she's a pretty agreeable person. On a, there's that scale they use to measure people's personality traits. Oh. What is it? I'll wait outside. That's crazy. It's dangerous out here. I like being alone. If you head out from another exit, I'll just meet you there. You sure you won't come? I was hoping to introduce you to Yona. Don't force the issue now. Her mind is clearly made up. Not everyone loves the company of others as much as you, Alright, I won't push it. See ya. Nier, I have to say, I really do admire how you don't want a single human life to be wasted. But at the same time, I feel like we're kind of hasty saying she's our buddy. We barely know her. We really don't know her. All we know about her is that she's violent, she hates shades, and she cusses a lot. Or she can. Or something like that. Well, at least we'll still be able to enjoy that watermelon, right? We can bring her a slice. Nier will carry it out there, but the issue is it'll get all sticky, the juices, it'll make his hands all sticky. Nobody wants that. Wow! Well, everything's grown! Just what Yona wanted. Wait, we only got 1 watermelon out of that? I thought there were at least 3. Wow, it's amazing. The miracle of life. I've always thought plants were particularly beautiful. Maybe that's just me. I'm surprised we only got 9 beans from an entire bush. I'm also surprised we grew this rice without, a paddy. I suppose it must be because, it's some kind of genetically modified rice. Probably, a few hundred years before this, scientists had bred genetically modified rice, and, or they didn't breed it, they genetically modified it. And that's what that rice we just grew was. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, it's not surprising that it worked with all this speed fertilizer we had. Let's see, what do we want to grow next? Well, it's good to grow wheat as a general principle. Soon we'll be self-sufficient. There's really not much to farming. Just dump a handful of water. I assume Nier we're not seeing him do it, but he walks over to that pool and takes out a handful of water. And with it filling his palms, he sprinkles it over the plants as a priest might sprinkle the holy water on a baby. I know this is just for aesthetics, but we have plenty of space in our field after all. It's rather strange that when we harvest the beans, Nier also completely tears down the plant. Oh wait, that was eggplants. Cool, now we have, what are those, that's the one Commonwealth English term that I never quite liked, is the one for eggplants. For the most part, I think that Commonwealth English has the upper hand on American English, but if there are few areas, eggplants is one of those few where, in my opinion, it doesn't. Of course, these guys probably aren't speaking English, they're probably speaking whatever that language Kaine was singing in was. Yona, I, grew watermelon. I also met this rather strange woman, but whatever else you want to say about her, she has a lot of self-confidence. Going out dressed like she does. It's also pretty reckless, since she should probably be wearing some kind of armor. But then again, Nier should probably also be wearing more armor, so what can I say? He has that shoulder guard, at least. Can you get a melon for me, Dad? I have one. I have a melon. Don't I? Vice, is a watermelon not count as a melon? I suppose it's not a watermelon, it's just a generic melon. Well then hold on, what is a watermelon for? What are any of these for? That is ancient lore, it's true. They even sang about it in Skull Monkeys. Beans, 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 musical fruit, more eat, more eat too, better fail, so we'll see beans with every meal. That's my imitation of, Skull Monkeys' bean song. Classy humor, I know. But hey, crude humor is just the oldest kind of humor. Well, I don't know. Crude humor and jokes about death seem to be, together, probably the oldest kinds of jokes. Unsurprisingly. Well, let's see. Well, we need a melon, so I figured that watermelon we grew with our own 2 hands would be good enough for...
The black scrawls here too?
Well, I suppose it's Nier who thinks it's not good enough for her. That's the kind of man Nier is, you know?
Hello.
I must say, ma'am, your voice is a lot, I don't know, higher pitched than I would expect looking at you. I think that's good. It's very pretty voice. But, where the heck can we buy melons? Well, I know where you can buy weapons. I would like a new one. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough for that. We're, 10,000 short.
It's not fair. She's so young. Her whole life is ahead of her.
Yeah, you see? Her whole life is ahead of her because she's gonna survive. It'll be fine. Hey, pardon me, sir. Can't you see I'm trying to get out of the tavern, huh?
Hey, listen.
Hey, do you have time for a little side job? I'll make the time. What's going on? I was hoping you could go to the Aerie and get an eagle egg for me. Ho ho! It sounds as if someone is brewing up another batch of medicine for an ailing relation. I sure am. You're pretty smart, Vicey. Vice-E. Apparently you can find eagle eggs up in high places where the wind blows. That's what I hear anyway. You up for it? Hey, you got under Vice's skin, I'll take it. Come on, Vicey, let's get moving. Any other jobs available in town, Divola? Let's see what work I've got for you today. Oh, quite a few. I'll go with the postman's request. I've got a job from the postman in Seafront. He needs your help with a personal matter. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details. Oh, there's so many things available to do. I tell you what, Popola and Devola, between those two, Nier's got some good buddies. How is Kaine going to know which exit he's going to, though? I suppose she'll just kind of circle around the town. I mean, you saw how good she was at jumping. Wait, I never did figure out how to get up there. Also, that's a cat on the ledge. Or perhaps a statue of one. You see that sometimes, like in those places in Japan where buildings will have these golden fish ornaments on the roofs. See, there's a woman up there. I want to go up there. Just for a little walk, just get a new view of the town. See things from a fresh perspective. No, I can't just jump up there like a madman. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, really. The damn floodgates keep breaking down. I fixed them and fixed them, but they just refuse to stay in place. No, I'm glad that I could help you by letting you vent, even if that's all. I have to say, I always have a soft spot for this sort of Nier type. That is, for the type who's like really stern and dark and serious, but who has all sorts of stereotypically virile qualities, but who is also like really ethical at the end of the day. For the most part, he might seem to be cold and unapproachable, but really, at heart, he's very well-intentioned. And I like that. Oh, she fell! See? She's right there. Yep. Okay, come on, let's go. You wanna ride a boar with me? What? There's another one? Kaine, we're not gonna mess with that guy. Kaine does not want to ride the boar with me. Well, whatever you say, Kaine. We'll take down that shade in a little while, don't worry. I admit, Kaine is quite a sprinter. See, there she is. In fact, she might have teleported over here. That would explain how she gets around so well. Whoa! Yeah, she does teleport. Nice work, Kaine. You know, I just noticed your hair is the same color as Nier's. I should probably comment on Nier's hair. It's gray. Is it because I don't think he's that old. Maybe he's one of those people who are genetically predisposed to have their hair turn silver at an early age. Or earlier than it would be expected. I suppose that shades are drawn to Kaine. Or perhaps she's contagious and that's why she doesn't want to go into town. But then again, why wouldn't she be concerned about Nier? And why did the people in the Aerie think that Nier was sick? See, look at their melons. This man totally has something to sell. See? What'd I tell you? Popular among older women? Please, melons are popular among people of all ages. I'll buy some more rice. Having food is its own reward because you need food to live. If you didn't know that. You might not have, I just want to remind you everyone. So, wait, no, it was at the post office. I'm heading down to the,
Why do all men have to be so... Never mind. It's not
Yeah, whatever-
like we can keep it hidden forever.
yeah, whatever sexist comment you were about to make, okay? This is not all men. Oh! I was here to see the postman. Who are you?
Yo.
You seem to be in good spirits. Oh, I am. My new flower shop's already far more successful than I ever dreamed. Really? Well, great. I was in trouble before, but I think I've got a good foundation here. I was just thinking of sending a letter to my girlfriend in the Aerie. I've put her through a lot, but now I'm ready to start a new and better life. I just haven't found the time to track down the postman yet. Well, you're literally like 5 meters from the post office, but okay. I'll do it. I'll get money for it, so it's worth it. Do you want me to deliver the letter for you? Oh, really? Are you sure? Oh, he's sure. Believe me, this man loves nothing more than meddling in other people's affairs. Huh. That's kind of creepy. But whatever. My girlfriend lives near the chief's house. Give her this Frisia with a letter, okay? I really wanted to give her a lunar tear, but as I'm sure you know, the whole reason they call them legendary is that they're so hard to cultivate. What if I did manage to cultivate a Frisia, though? She's always liked Frisias, so I guess things turned out for the best.
Cultivating lunar tears must require a remarkable amount of work.
He really tried to get his lover to join him, didn't he?
It appears so. But who can say if that lover honestly wanted to wait?
What do you mean?
The woman wanted to live with him, did she not?
Well, yeah, but it wasn't gonna happen. That's why he left her in the village.
It would have been difficult, yes, but perhaps preferable to a life of solitude. Why did they not think about how much the time and distance would separate them?
It doesn't matter anymore. They can see each other just fine now.
Indeed.
I have a letter for you to deliver. Ah, just the man I was looking for. I'm not quite sure how Devila sent word here ahead of me. Maybe they are some kind of primitive... I don't know. You need something? Yes. See, I've got a letter for the lighthouse lady, and I was hoping you could deliver it. The other postmen... well, they can't really deal with her. She's a bit cranky. You don't say. I'd do it, but with my bad leg and all. Anyway, sorry to keep bugging you, but can you help? Yeah, alright. The lady hardly ever leaves her lighthouse, so you should start there. And thank you. And people are this intimidated by her? Please, you should see the thing that Nier killed yesterday.
How dare he boss us around?
There's nothing wrong with helping people out now and then.
That attitude is what makes you such an easy mark.
You're starting to sound like a cranky old man again, Vice.
Not just a cranky old man, a really suspicious old man who doesn't trust people. I have to say, Nier, you're a good guy. I mean, really, doing all these petty jobs and not complaining about it, just sucking it up and rolling with the blows. I like that. Though I do think you might have... well, you know, I don't mind. I'm sure we'll get to know Kaine and it'll turn out she's a fine young lady. Or something. Hello, lighthouse lady. Oh, you again. You look to be in pain. You took so much time delivering the mail, my illness has gotten worse. I'm lucky I'm not dead. You truly are a staggering creature. Well, since you're here, I guess I should give you a little something. Thank you. I think this qualifies as a lot. It's fine, just take it. Take it and go. But bring the mail quicker next time. And I want to see a smile. Is there no end to this madness? Hey, you know, it's okay. I'm sure she has her reasons for being the way she is, Vice. You need to learn to be a little more patient. Though while we're here... Vice, you keep copies of all of the documents we end up with, right? Well, we might be violating her privacy a bit, but my dearest beloved, again I put pen to paper when all I desire to see is you with my own eyes. How do the days find you? I am faring well enough. My illness is stubborn, but my love for you is stronger. Just knowing that you wait for me is enough to keep me going. I know how lonely you must be, but I must say this again. Do not attempt to find me. The voyage is treacherous and disease runs rampant in this land. If anything were to happen to you, I fear I would not be able to take it. My love, my dearest love, I will return to see you soon. Someone cares about her. Let's violate some more privacy here, because Nier is kind of something voyeuristic about all this. So he finally bore the fruit of Frisia from his cultivating efforts to cultivate Frisia. And he's making a lot of money. Okay, I see. Was hoping she could leave and join him. I have a feeling it's going to be an unrequited kind of love. Whoa! Should have watched where I was going more carefully. Sorry about that, Nier. An impressive city if ever there was one. They're generating electricity with wind turbines. I suppose there have been a few electrical, like light fixtures we've seen around here. Now we know how they power them. We still never found out what's going on with these kids' ritual on the beach, but that's fine. They're just some neo-pagans or something. Although I suppose it's probably an orthodoxy at this point, not just some New Age fringe groups who misinterpret ancient deities or reinterpret them, to put it more optimistically. Instead, it's become its own proper religion now, probably with some kind of written text. Or I don't know. A lot of religions do not have any kind of main codified written text. The fact that religions like the Abrahamic religions do really sets them apart from many of the others. Like there's not this is the definitive text on ancient Egyptian religion. There's no ancient Egyptian Bible or something. Yeah, nothing else is going on in here today. I'd like to imagine... Wait, hold on. Yeah, it is! We gotta get our drink made for Popola.
Yo.
Here's your ingredients. Although I can't imagine how this would make a decent drink. Popola's the only one in town with the guts to drink it. Even my regulars won't touch this stuff. Could you tell Popola that I'll have her drink sent to the village once it's done? Got it.
Hey.
You look pretty beat up there. What's the problem? Well, we serve a very popular dish, but I'm having a lot of trouble finding the ingredients. Nier is pretty good at finding things. If we don't find some soon, my business is gonna go under. What's the dish? It's a fragrant herbal pasta with salt-crusted sardines. To make it, I need 10 medicinal herbs, 10 bags of wheat, and 10 sardines. If you can find all that, I'll make it worth your while. The sardines are what's gonna get in the way. Although it does sound delicious, I have to say.
With a lizard's tail inside certainly sounds impressive.
She may not look it, but get a few in her, and Popola's the strongest woman in the land.
Surely you jest.
No joke. Once she got so plastered that she practically destroyed the shop, knocked down a wall and everything.
Does alcohol affect Devla in the same manner?
Actually, Devila doesn't drink. If she has even a little, she starts getting a bit too, friendly.
Devla? For true?
Oh, yeah.
Alcohol is a fearsome chemical indeed.
I'm not really surprised about Devila. Ooh, that camera really turns at a sharp angle. Popola, though, surprises me. Devila, I mean, she's already a singer. Singers, actors, these types are often noted for, I don't want to say that they're promiscuous, but throughout history we see a pattern of them being associated with, a certain amount of licentiousness, let's say. So I'm not surprised about Devila. Maybe it's a family thing, I don't know. Oh, so hey, Popola, you want to try, or Popola? I'm so sorry, Kaine, but you want to try, I don't know, killing that shade? Let's do it. As a team. Well, I'm kind of curious how this will work out. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that building there, would you, Kaine? It's full of giant man-eating spiders, or it's surrounded by them anyway. Just gives, I get a very bad feeling from it. Kaine? Oh, there you are. She only wears one sock. Why do you think that is? Alright, Kaine. I'm just kind of curious how well this will go if you're here to help. It might go poorly, might go great. We'll see. Yeah, she's pretty good at hitting it, but... she's trying... man, that thing is getting... you know, it's smarter than the last one since it was able to anticipate where I was going to go from pretty early on and try to hit me, like, where I'm about to be rather than where I am. Actually, hold on. Pardon me, I'm going to open Vice and just flip through them while... you know, I'm sure Kaine's in the background swinging swords, doing all sorts of crazy things. Geb Lug. What do we else we have? We can poison. I think poison would be good for this. What does Geb do? Yeah, it adds to our magic power. Doesn't look like anything else will change anything, so I think good to keep Geb. While we're at it. I know I have not used this at all yet, but what else can we do? I like the sound of Paralyze, and, well, I should probably do Poison. I always prefer to do damage rather than just stun them for a second. But, yeah, I guess I'll just go with this. Not that I have a, you know, Dark Gluttony ready to use or anything. Kaine, you're good at absorbing the attacks from this thing, I've gotta say. Okay, Kaine, you got hit, Kaine. Kaine, personally, I wouldn't be that near it if I were you, especially since I know you have... Kaine? Holy crap, Kaine, are you alright? No! No, Kaine is not alright. Kaine is far from alright. Okay, Kaine is coming to again. Thank goodness, I was really quite worried there for a moment. Wait, was it my attack that knocked her down? I'm sorry, Kaine, I should have been more careful. Okay, no, Kaine is out again. She's out cold. Follow me! Get away from Kaine. She's not up to fighting you right now, you big lug. Oh, I'm not even quite sure how to describe how Kaine is dressed. Like, I suppose what we could say, and well, I mean, I said the other day that it was like a negligee and panties. That's not really quite right. She's wearing shoes, one really tall sock, and, I mean, the issue is it's not like a thong she's wearing. It's almost like panties where the back is sort of mostly cut off. It's almost like it's full of slices. And that other thing she's wearing, it's like some kind of very thin lingerie top that's much too small for. I mean, it doesn't even go down over her crotch. Anyway, hey, Yona, I got the melon for you.
Yo,
I got your melon, Yona. Thanks, Dad. If there's anything else you want, just let me know. Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon? A watermelon? You got it. I already have it. I just grew it in the garden with my own 2 hands.
yo.
I got your watermelon. Thanks, Dad. Anything else you need? I need a pumpkin. A pumpkin? Sure, why not? Why? In fact, you grew them, Yona, since I assume that you've been tending the garden while I'm out. Nier probably
Your
told you
Yona
how.
certainly has some eccentric tastes.
She's always been that way. But if that's what she wants, then
What?
Being her guardian must present some unique challenges.
I just need to see her smile, and it's all worth it.
Nier. Some people fight for God or for country. Nier fights for Yona.
Yo,
I got your pumpkin, Yona. Thanks, Dad. I've been getting you lots of food lately, Yona. What are you planning? It's a secret. Just wait a little longer, okay? Yona? Ta-da! Here you go, Dad. Made it all by myself. Is this a cake? Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one. This is the big secret, Dad. It's why I needed all that fruit. Well, thanks, Yona. This is really something. Come on, try it. Oh, I'm not all that hungry, so well, alright. Yeah, this is really good. Oh, yay! You worked so hard for me, so I wanted to give you a little something back. Yes. This is great, Yona. Thank you. Thanks! I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers. Fatherhood can be a trying experience. Yeah. Love you, Yona. Though my Nier voice is not expressive enough, I need to work on that. It's not the best day for gardening. It's rather overcast, rather gloomy, you know. I could have a whole field here. Imagine all the things I could plant. Well, you don't have to imagine. You can see them all on that list. I'll plant the food now, and then I'll water it. I should probably plant all the things I have right now. But I'm not for some reason. Okay, one more. Just as Nier raises his daughter, so he raises plants. He might kill quite a few things, but he also brings life to many others. Indeed, to Nier, every life is sacred. Unless it's the life of a shade, but they're like viruses, so I'm not worried about that. Well, I mean, viruses aren't alive, is the point. I bet you that by now Popola has gotten her drink. Or she probably hasn't. She's probably gonna be like, oh, they're gonna deliver it? Good. And then I'll have to go get it and deliver it.
Poor girl.
Oh, you're the vegetable man.
oh my.
Giant stone buildings, iron boxes that carried people. Folks sure did a lot of amazing things back then. So they did. These lamps along the side here used to be lamps, you know. They weren't just decorated. They weren't just decorative, I mean. Now all they're decorated with is rust. Bet you that strange room already has, some kind of replica of that giant shade in it. Wonder what's through those doors there. Figure it's a storeroom. Of course, because I figure that, I'm sure it'll be something crazy. Like, there'll be some bazooka behind there, and Nier will get a bazooka and he'll blow up that shade. He'll blow up so many shades. It's that lizard thing we fought in the Aerie. Who would make a figure of that anyway? And what's it doing here? Good question, Nier. Why don't we ask Popola? But you're not gonna ask Popola. You want to keep it a mystery, because Nier likes having some mystery in life.
Yo.
Hey, Popola. The tavern's got your drink. Oh, that's great. Let me get Devila, and then we'll head for the tavern. Oh, it's a shame that... Oh, Kaine. I don't think Kaine's what your mom was like. It is a shame that Kaine is gonna miss this performance, though. A dead shade is always better than a live one. That's what I say. Well, did you see that? She just sort of shot it out, standing at the side, like, where does she put those swords? Where do they fit? Look at her! Where could those swords possibly be? I don't know. Whatever, let's go. You can't claim that I've provoked that one. Well, you could claim it, but you'd be wrong. Hey, Kaine, why aren't you helping me out here? Come on, Kaine. You were pretty good when you were fighting me. See, that's what I'm looking for, Kaine. Kaine wants to think of herself as somehow being so much tougher than Nier is. But seriously, you saw that. You saw how much more that Nier did. Come on, Kaine, prove me wrong if you think you can, huh? Prove me wrong! Whoa! We never did learn what she wanted with those lunar blossoms, though. Or Luna blossoms, whatever they're called. Are they still there? Yeah, they are still there. Maybe they're somehow reminder of her grandmother, whom that giant shade killed. Yeah, I don't think those are shades. They just look like bats to me. Or really, really big, bizarrely aggressive bats, but bats nonetheless. I don't blame Kaine for not wanting to go back to this place, though. Just look at it. I don't want to go back here, especially since we've, you know, are in some way responsible for the deaths of a bunch of people in this town. So she lives near the chief, they said, right? Right. I do need to buy a map of this place, though. I need to buy... Nier should just consider getting all the maps together. He should buy some kind of world atlas. He doesn't even need that. He just needs an atlas of his own country. You know, somewhere in Russia.
Only he possessed half the courage that Kaine has shown.
Oh.
Kaine could have led a normal life, not those terrible shades.
See? They're suddenly more sympathetic towards her. Well, I have a feeling, for some reason I get the sense that up there is where we're going to find the, that piece we need of the, of an eagle egg. But then again, you know, no, we're gonna go to deliver that letter first. See? You guys found out that Kaine wasn't so bad. This goes to show even the folks here can change, even if none of them want to go outside still. They're probably still in mourning. Perhaps they have some sort of societal custom, according to which you don't go outside while you're in mourning, or you do it no more than absolutely necessary. And they're mourning, of course, for, you know, the few dozen people that died in the fight against that giant lizard shade thing. That shade was tall. Much like the cups of coffee that Nier would probably drink in the morning if he had coffee. He strikes me as the type. He'd drink it black. Black as midnight, as Agent Cooper might say. Not that that sounded like him. That's not what Agent Cooper sounds like.
It's over. It's all over. Poor girl. All the repossessed happened to the kind of
Yeah, your village is saved. Kaine killed the monster, even though you thought that she was the monster. So, well, I'm glad that you guys have learned.
Heidi's a good person once you get to all the weirdness.
Yeah, she's pretty weird. This must be the place the florist was talking about. You think she stepped out? Perhaps she moved. It doesn't look like this house has been occupied for some time. Well, no point hanging around. We'd better go back to town.
She wasn't there.
No.
Guess you were right, Vice.
I find it difficult to determine who is right at this point. We had best return to him.
Maybe that eagle's egg will be up here near the chief's house. I could see it happening. Anything you'd like to say, Chief? No? No, he's just gonna sit in there eating his own words about what Nier being a bad guy and all that. Now, where could... Well, I mean, I think the egg would be up there. You see? Up there in that high ledge. But how would you even get up there? Well, I see a ladder that would get us there. How do we get up there to get to that ladder is the next matter of business that needs to be resolved. Probably with another ladder? But where? I don't know. I really don't know. How easily I forgot where even a ladder I'd climbed many times was makes me not entirely hopeful that I will be able to figure this out too quickly. You guys owe me that pumpkin seed, come on. Maybe the ladder is over there somewhere. It could be. Do I want to make the jump? I'll make the jump! No, I can't make the jump. It doesn't let you. Look, we're here. I'm darn well gonna find that egg. Nier doesn't leave things undone. If you need something found, go to Nier, okay? He finds things. He is good at that. I just saw the ladder. Where is it? I just saw it like a second ago. See, it's down there. So we have to go down first, and then we go up. Right? Nah, well, no, okay, fine. Fine, I'll do it, I'll do it. Okay, I'll scour this place, and I'll find that bloody egg. See, I gotta stop saying bloody. That's another thing, that's another problem I have. I gotta work on the Nier voice, and I gotta stop saying bloody. Bloody is, I think stronger, than a lot of Americans think, although it's pretty sort of old-fashioned nowadays. Oh, so not everybody forgives Kaine. Nice, that's understandable. But hold on, hold the phone. So we need to get up as high as we can. There is no other ladder here, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing one. Nier, you need to stop taking your sword out every time you stop, okay? It makes you look rather silly. Do you realize this, Nier? So now Nier is just destroying these for no reason. When you're in the heat of battle, I understand why you would, because you're desperate to try and get to the monster. Here, though, why would he? Beats me. It's anybody's guess, really. But he sure continues to. Now, we can't get any higher than this, though. So, Yeah, this is where we fought the beast. I see. It used to connect to that ledge over there, but we... Yeah, that's not so doable right now. Wonder what happened to that shade. It probably sort of teleported out like shades do. You know what I mean. You've seen it a million times already. I'm not quite sure how that process works, though. Nier probably isn't either. I get the impression that nobody knows too much about the shades. If they did, they might be much closer towards getting rid of them. But that couldn't be. The shades have been around for 1,000 years. Somebody knows some stuff about those bloody shades. See, I said it again. Bloody, bloody, bloody. Blood everywhere. Blood on the knee. Or is that water? I suppose there is only one place left in town that Nier hasn't checked out yet. This is so dangerous. I suppose there is only one spot, though, and that is beneath the chief's house. Which is strange, because I would think I would only find it by, like, going... Wait, hold on. Yeah, see that little blinking thing over there? I bet you that's the egg. How do I know this? I don't. Let's go. Now, truthfully, I would expect that it would be high up rather than down low. This is a kind of exercise. I mean, clearly Nier does not need to work much on his biceps or his triceps, forceps, pecs, or anything. His forceps, his pliers, his jaws of life. Anyway, all right, Nier, let's go. Let's go, Nier. Nier, you ready for this? Woo! How fun. There it is, right over there. Just gleaming away. What an odd spot for it. This must be the egg. We better get this back to the tavern lady.
You bring death to this village.
You've certainly taken on a rather trying job this time.
Oh, quit moaning.
I imagine this egg would fetch quite a sum if you sold it to the highest bidder.
We can't do that. The old woman is waiting for it.
Perhaps we should place our own financial situation ahead of the concerns of an elderly woman,
I told you to quit moaning.
Nier is such an upright guy. I really admire that. People who, against all the odds, and against perhaps even all logical reason, continue to do what the right thing is. The issue is, some people do that, and their idea of the right thing is something extremely terrible. But, Nier's isn't. At least I don't think it is. Certainly, nothing he's done would make me think it is. In which respect, I'm given to understand he's very different from other Drakengard protagonists. In fact, one of the defining features of the... Whoa! There's still a shade here! Okay, well, fine. You see, I really wish Kaine had come with us! I really wish that now! Okay, I was not expecting this. You know what? I think it's about time we used a magic drop. Okay, I'm just throwing that out here, okay? There we go! Now that's what I call doing damage. We have to be behind it, and then clobbering time! Okay, this magic drop really makes a world of difference. That's all I can say. What, does it double our attacks, do you think? Wait, that missed? How disappointing. I'm disgusted with myself. Well, I mean, we don't want a shade in a town. Outside of town, we can just pass up. But I understand why Nier could not ignore a shade that's inside the city already. I mean, this is no laughing matter. Look at that thing. You saw it. Just one blow would knock someone clean off of this platform and kill him. Just like that. Fortunately, though, that happened in a parallel reality, so Nier isn't dead. I might add that, ironically, it did less damage to him that way than, you know, if he had just been, say, hurt normally. Oh, jeez. It's tougher than that one outside it. Well, I think it's tougher. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's tougher. In fact, hold on. Let's just do this. And it missed? Are you kidding me? How in the world did that miss? Well, I suppose because it didn't hit the target. That's probably how. I mean, if we're being honest here. Yeah, this town just can't get rid of these shades. I mean, it makes sense that even after that big one was killed, a few might linger around here. I mean, I guess I should have really expected it, all things considered. That was close. Actually, this is not as tough as the one outside of Seaport. Yeah, see that? Because Nier got hit by it and didn't die. I mean, I am not surprised that being hit by this thing would kill you, obviously. I mean, look at it. Okay, Nier. I need you to hit... Nier. Why, Nier, didn't you hit it? Well, it's my fault. It's not Nier who didn't hit it, it's me, really. Nier acting through me did not hit it. Yeah, forget it. This eagle egg is really not worth the trouble, I think. Alright. This time we're gonna take it out right in the head. Oh, jeez. This is one stubborn beast, I'll tell you that much. Okay, you know what? One more magic drop, and another one of these. Okay, I'm sick of waiting around here. The shade out of flower. This is a freesia. The same flower that we were delivering to the woman. That can't be a coincidence. I think the woman was attacked by a shade. Why did it have a machine, too? This is bad. So the woman died. I mean, personally, I can very much see that being a coincidence, but... I see, we can get meat from them. Specifically bat meat. But why are these attacking us? Like, it doesn't make sense. Well, it's probably the result, once again, of some kind of biomodification in the past. Also, now Nier has rabies. Well, at this point he has so many other diseases anyway from all this blood. Doesn't matter. What's an extra debilitating disease, more or less? Am I right? Actually, if we wanted to harvest scrap from the scrap heap, we could go there with, well, yeah, with her right there. That'd be pretty good. I could see that working out quite well. I see, so we're kind of traveling with Kaine. She kind of follows around, you know, more or less most of the time. What more can you really ask of someone? Well, a lot more. But, it's about what I'd expect from her. She's a loner. She obviously has some people issues. Now, what do I have that I could sell? Wow. I'm not gonna sell that. That's worth a lot. What's something else, though, that I have a lot of that I could stand to sell? Yeah, these. There we go. Okay, just a few more. There we go. Wow, we have gone from being bored to having tons of money. I'm really kind of surprised. See, it just goes to show you can get stuff just by selling, selling stuff you have. Like, look at all these old school books. You'd think these would be rare artifacts that would be of interest to academics. That doesn't mean that normal folks would not think of them just as some junk. Wow. You know I'm not gonna sell that, though. Not yet. It could be something special. We could get so much for that, but no, we're not. You know, that woman needs it. Vice was right that it's worth a lot, but it would be wrong. Nier has a reputation to uphold. If you give him a job, if you tell him to find something, you better believe he can find it.
Yo.
I got your eagle egg. Wow, thank you. Give me a moment here. And here we go. Could you bring this to my grandmother for me? She'll probably be near the fountain in front of the library. Sure. Oh. I'll, see the lighthouse lady again later on. Next time I, happen to be in Seaside, which I'll probably be to buy something or to catch fish or something. You know. I have to catch so many sardines. Sardines are pretty yummy, don't get me wrong, but fishing is not yummy.
Yo.
Ma'am, I've got more medicine for you. Oh, it's the nice young man again. Thank heavens you arrived. My bloating is just out of control today, and you wouldn't believe the bunions that are starting to form on my... Whoa, hey, look at the time. Gotta go. You take care of yourself, all right? You've really been helping me out lately. Here's a little something for you. Oh, thank you. I almost died, so I'm glad you appreciate it. Really am. Well, I guess we'll go write a letter. And of course, those 2 letters that Yona gave us, we'll treasure them with us. I bet you that Nier carries them. Well, I would say he's carrying them near his heart, but he couldn't be, because we would be able to see them strapped to his chest. Which is, once again, the spot that he really ought to have armored. His viscera, you know? I can see maybe having your legs and arms uncovered, but your torso? I mean, come on. Anyway, we better go actually follow Kaine's advice after we check on our farm. Yeah, it's not doing so hot right now. I'll plan a few more things. I bet you it has something to do with real time, actually. You know, how much time has gone by in real time will have some impact on what grows on your farm. Oh, we need to buy more beans. Yeah, you know, they say that, well, it's always good to have better, more biodiversity in your garden's always better. Makes it more difficult for pests. Makes it more difficult for disease to spread between the plants. Etc., etc. It's just all around an advantage for everyone, for every party involved. Shades just like light, but, well, yeah. I know that shades can turn up any time. I've learned that.
How are things?
You should quit working so hard and come have a drink with me. Come on, first round's on me. Sorry, but I need to get home early so I can look after my daughter. See, he says that in a sort of moralizing way, or he could have said it in a more understanding way, just like, sorry, I have to get home early to look after my daughter. You know, as an explanation. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this is the direction we need to go. Come on, Kaine. To the desert lands. Snell. Any economic? I didn't even share of the city. No, the way. And she and Elf's getting to do it. And I am recycled. Lovely. Kinda gets you right here, doesn't it? It sure does. Funny how she can't sing it unless she's got that crazy drink, huh?
Oh, wow!
I don't know where that song comes from, but it's odd how it seems to evoke the past inside my mind.
Oh, my.
So beautiful. Reminds me of back when I was a lot younger, it does. Prettier, too. I hate to interrupt the song, but I am curious who's playing the piano. No. We'll let it go on another minute. We can think of it as a sort of bard song for Nier's journey, although that's rather to diminish its value. After all, a song has beauty and worth in of itself. It doesn't need some greater context. Or well, I guess every work of art needs a greater context. Or rather, that context is unavoidable. Always a pleasure, Popola.
Say.
Well, that was fun. Hopefully it won't be so long until the next one. Heavens, what a thrill! I'd no idea she had it in her. Me either. There's always something special about twins. I'm sure I'm saying that though because I'm not a twin.
Maybe I should have studied languages when I was a kid.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still fail if you lack knowledge of another's culture.